want a war, you're going to get one.
What was that? He had no time for one more play.
He had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
the brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys game.
You literally
The brother screwed us. The brother screwed us. He had one man opportunity for one more play.
Dallas still stinks.
Yo, by doing Dingbat here, they kicked me out. It kicked me out of my own stream. How about that? It can't stop what's going to happen, though. The Eagles destroyed the Giants, and hell must be paid. Hell must be paid, and there is a man, Mr. Pizzle. He said the Eagles, the days of winning against the Giants were over. They have turned the corner. It was this, it was that. And couldn't be wrong, no doubt about it. What is going on, everybody? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it so much to this special stream as Pizzle has come to bend the knee to you. Let's bring him on right about now. Mr. Pizzle, welcome to the show. There he is in all his glory. You can bend the knee, buddy. We are here. What do you have to say?
Hello, Philly 500.
What is going on, Mr. Pizzle?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What
happened?
I wish an asteroid would land right on my head right now. Is what I wish.
Apparently, it's on the way. That's what I hear. Apparently, it's on the way.
I wish that thing would land right on top of my forehead and just call it a day.
Man, you just always walk yourself into this for me. This is easy.
I know.
Pickings for me, man.
Like, what am I gonna do? You know, I can't help but walk into a buzzsaw every damn time. Let me get the good out of the way because there's a lot of bad over the next several minutes.
Let's hear it.
I want to congratulate the Philadelphia Eagles and you, Philly 500, on your win, because no matter how, no matter if I like it or love it or whatever, doesn't matter. End of the day, you got what we all wanted, or what I wanted, we wanted to win, and you guys got it. So, kudos to you guys. And I said in one of my videos a couple weeks ago when we beat you guys, Eagle fans, and there was a couple that were bad, but majority of Eagle fans were cool with Pizzle. Like they said, congrats, thanks. But do you know how hard, Philly 500, it is to be a fan of an opposing team of the Philadelphia Eagles? Do you know how hard it is to make content, and then you say, you know what? I think I want to go read some of the comments that were left over on the content that I made, and here comes Eagle fans absolutely cooking me to the freaking bone, man. Like, I mean, I'm pretty thick skin. I can pretty much handle like anything thrown at me, but Eagle fans make me want to jump out of an airplane without a parachute. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this seriously: Has the Eagle fans been the toughest fan base to deal with online since you're the longest reigning channel for the Giants?
I find Cowboy fans just to be kind of like silly. Like I just kind of like giggle at them, Commander fans, I never take serious, like at any point, but Eagle fans are just brutal. They don't. They're like, like if it was like wrestling, they're like the people that drop to the knee and give you the low blow, like, and you just didn't see it coming. You
Those
just
are my
didn't even see it.
favorite
Like,
people.
yeah,
Those are my favorite people.
That's what Eagle fans do. They give you the low blow.
Like, let me tell you,
I get it. Like, I understand.
Yeah, everything you just said, I really, really take as a compliment. Maybe that's the sickness of me,
nasty.
but I take it as a compliment.
Eagle fans are like I made a couple videos before the game. I was excited that we beat you guys, and I was excited for the opportunity to do it again. Like, what was I supposed to say? Like, I look at it like I criticize Mark Holmes, and I only bring him up because everybody knows him, but I criticize him because he will like half-heartedly like trash talk. And when he loses, he kind of like just, it's, feel sorry for me. But if he wins, it's like, I told you so. No, you didn't. You didn't tell me nothing. You didn't say nothing. I at least put it on the table and say, listen, I'm looking for the win. I'm expecting the win. And then so Eagle fans are like,
but I gotta say,
you just got a big old taste of Philly in your mouth. That's what you just got. Big old taste of Philly. Eat this cheesesteak
in your mouth. Yeah.
You get that Philly all up in your mouth right now, Pizzle. How's it taste? That's what Eagle fans do. And it's like, wait a minute. I don't want it. Like, you ain't got to do me like that.
Yeah, but hey, it is what it is. If Pizzle was on there and your team was beating the Eagles every game, every year for year after, you would be the same way.
You'd be the same one.
You'd be the same way.
There's no. I'm cool. That's why I'm cool. Now, I want to talk about the game.
Yeah, we will. Let me get a couple super chats here for these people. Linda, thank you for the super chat. She says, Pizzle, Philly loves Scattaboo. Yeah, shout out to Scattaboo. That was horrible.
The Eagle fans, women they're as bad in the comments. They're like, Pizzle, just so you know, never in your lifetime would you be able to ever touch me. You freak. Take this L. Okay.
Well, we just got this nice comment here. What about this?
It's even the women are even tough on me.
The Umbrella Man, thank you for the super chat. He goes, hey, how you doing? Respect to Pizzle for showing up. Pizzle. The one thing I can say from my dealings with Pizzle, he's always lived up and been a man of his word. I'll give him that 100%. Even when his wife had to shave his head, always. That was fun, by the way. Clark, thank you for the super chat. I got to know how it feels to watch Saquon and Daniel Jones play their best football after their time at the Giants. Go Birds. I'll let you answer that one. That's a good question.
I mean, to be honest, the Daniel Jones one hurts more to me.
Arguably an MVP.
Because I was a much bigger Daniel Jones fan than I was a Saquon Barkley fan. And Daniel Jones, the only thing, if it wasn't for Jackson Dart halfway being relatively, pretty, good, it would be catastrophic right now.
Yeah.
Catastrophic. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, we're here too. Thank you for the super chat. Chances of Eagles getting Kayvon Thibodeau, I think very slim. I don't think the Giants want to trade him to the Eagles. What are your thoughts?
No, he's not being traded.
You don't think he'll get traded at all?
No, I don't think he'll get traded at all.
Yeah, well, you got 2 years left with him, right?
Yeah, so, I mean, why would they?
Yeah. Pizzle Mark says bib. Well, I don't know what does that mean?
Who knows with him?
Yeah, I don't know. So tell me, man. So what are your thoughts on the game in general?
Okay.
See, I told you guys listen, but you game time, bro. Everybody in that stream kind of laughed at me when I said it's going to be a double-digit victory.
Okay.
It's
Hold on.
Going to be right.
I told you we were going to be nice, and now it's time to get ugly. Okay.
It's time to get ugly.
So you guys,
I know where you're going.
You guys start the game. Saquon Barkley, perfect start for you guys. Boom. I mean, it's 15, 20 seconds in the game.
Acknowledge those beautiful Kelly Greens.
Oh, yeah. Can we talk? Can I say, I don't understand. Why is it that teams? Because the Giants, we have our legacy uniforms this weekend coming up.
Mhm.
This the early '90 uniforms, the
Yeah.
Giants look. And I love the Broncos uniforms that they wore this weekend.
Yeah.
I don't listen. I like those Kelly Greens. I
Yeah.
mean, I think those Kelly Greens are sweet. Even if I hate the Eagles.
Yeah.
Why do these teams not wear these uniforms on a regular basis? I don't understand it. I don't get it.
know.
Like, is it like
Yeah.
ego with ownership where they have
I
to
don't
have
know.
their own thing? Like, it's clear as day that those Kelly Greens,
Yeah.
to me, are better than anything you have.
I agree. And if you look at the stadium, and this is every week for years, if you look at that stadium, everybody's wearing Kelly Green stuff. The throwback stuff, I bet you sells more than the regular stuff. So I don't get it either.
When I think Eagles, no joke, I think
Yeah.
Randall Cunningham in Kelly
too.
Greens.
Me
Every
too.
time, if you
I
told
also
me, if I never watched another down on football, but 20 years from now, you say Philadelphia Eagles, that's what I would think. Kelly Green, Randall Cunningham.
yeah.
That's what I think
Yeah,
immediately.
and I think this logo is better than that logo up there, over there. The new like this.
You're
I hate
saying
it.
the
This
one
is way better.
I agree. And I think the Giants, the underlying Giants,
Yeah,
is
me
better
too.
than the
With the
NY.
helmets,
I think
way
it's way
better.
better. And people used to say,
You know-
like, well, it's kind of like it looks like the Giants underline, like it looks like a college helmet, which whatever. Like,
Yeah.
say what you want, but because they, for some reason, New York's got that Yankees NY, like they got that thing where they got to have like the letters NY, and they've got to have. I don't know why it's like a New York thing, but I love. I like the Giants, and I like those, but those Broncos uniforms too, like that they
The
like.
Broncos are good.
They look.
I tell you
fantastic.
another one. I like the Patriots with the old Patriot hiking the ball.
I agree. That one's way
Awesome.
better. I like and I know they're not like the Oilers jerseys, Houston Oilers, like awesome. Like I don't understand
awesome.
why these teams like go away from.
I don't either.
And you know what's great, but like there are teams like the Packers and the Raiders that have never changed.
Never done it.
They've pretty
And
much
it's
been always the same. Steelers a little bit like that.
Yeah, but the Steelers better stay away from the alternate uniforms because those jerseys.
I didn't even know that they were.
Horrible.
I had no idea that they were called the Pittsburgh Pirates at one time. I literally learned that Sunday. I thought they were always the Steelers.
Yeah, well, I know they were. One year they were the Steagles back in like during World War II, where the Eagles and Steelers became the same team for a year.
I think I did know that.
Yeah, but other than that, I didn't know. I didn't know about.
I had no idea they were the
Pirates.
Pirates. No idea.
Yeah, that's
which
wild.
is weird because like the Giants obviously used to share the same name with the baseball New York Giants, which the Giants technically are called the New York Football Giants. So we're kind of like the football team with the Commanders.
Yeah.
But
No,
but I was going to say, like, I mean, it's weird that sports teams used to name themselves the same thing no matter the sport.
Yeah, that is weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is. They
couldn't come up with their own damn stuff.
Yeah, I wish when a team like the Eagles were wearing their Kelly Green at home, I wish the Giants would have the option to wear their throwback. So, like, you would get two teams throwback at the same time.
It's what it should be anyways.
Yeah. Agreed.
Like, I mean, it should, like,
totally
our
agree.
rivals should be wearing that. I mean, that's the weeks you should be doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you guys did it a good week.
Yeah, Big Ed Morgan said baby doll whistle. He didn't have no use for that whistle. He had no use for it. Maybe he needed it because I will say this: we're going to get in the game. Refs stunk. That was one of the worst.
So let's get. Let me talk. Enough with the uniform. Okay. So you guys go up 7-0. Great start for you guys. We answer back. We answer back, which I was super proud of. We have a strong conversation on Game Time, Brian, right? You and I go on there and basically take over the show. We steal the show. No disrespect to Game Time, Brian, or his. We basically become the show. And our main topic, or at least my main topic to you, is the damn tushy push. Feel it, and this is why I try to tell. I hate to blow my own horn here, But this is why I tell everybody I'm a great content creator. I might not do the X's and O stuff, but I hit the highlight points and I hit the main bulletin board material stuff. And what do you know? The most controversial play of the day, after we spent hours on Game Time, Brian, talking about it, is the Tushy Pushy play, which, okay, yes, first of all, he was short. It was a legitimate 4th down. I don't think the spot was bad. The ball went out of bounds before he got to the line to gain. So now I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to happen. I knew that's what they were going to do, which they were successful. But here's where it gets weird. There's multiple times when a play is being run and the running back or Hurts or whoever is driving and someone holds him up and they keep pushing. The crowd goes wild and you gain extra yardage. Jalen Hurts was not reaching the end zone. He reached the line to gain. He was still above players. That is a fumble, 1,000%. And I'm not sitting here making excuses. That's a legitimate, because you guys scored a touchdown on that drive. That's 7 points.
Yeah, I agree. It was a fumble. But here's the problem.
That sucks.
But here's the problem. They blew the whistle too quick. Just like the field goal on the 58-yarder where they blow the field goal. They blow the whistle during the field goal.
But that's why that's why the play needs to be banned.
No. See
it has to be banned.
You're falling for the biggest propaganda scheme the NFL has ever run. Let me tell you. Do you think after 3 years, all of a sudden nobody can officiate the tush push? All of a sudden, we can't deal with it. They're doing this on purpose, right? They let the defense line up in the neutral zone. They then don't call plays, let the Eagles go offsides, to have all sorts of problems officiating it down, so everybody gets pissed off, and they will vote to ban it next year.
But let me
happened. It's a scam. You're being scammed.
Okay, but let me say that if everybody's lined up the way they're supposed to be, which technically they are, I'm not for banning plays that have high success rates. I'm not for that. Which it is a high success. I'm for one team. Team. I understand that. But what is happening now is there's too much controversy. Whether the guard's going too early, whether the guys you're talking about where they're lined up, where they're offsides on either side of the ball, and now you get this crap where it's like you're trying to protect the players because of you're trying to stop it before progress, and now you have a situation where he's up. And see, now somebody goes and says, "Cry pizzle," like I'm crying, but it is fair for me to say this.
Where's that?
Like, knock it off. He literally needs to knock it off. It's a fair argument for me to say that because that's a fucking bumble. Like it is. Like I actually think Kayvon made a good play. Like
on that specific play, I agree. It was a fumble.
You guys got the first down. And then I had a player on my team make a nice play, and he doesn't get rewarded for that. And then what happens? You guys get a touchdown off of it.
No, I agree it was a fumble. But most of the time, 99% of the time, Hurts doesn't fumble that ball. But the issue is, to me, and why I bring up the field goal is because the refs were making the same mistake. They're blowing plays dead during the play. And I think that's a problem.
This is why Knock It Off's comment sucks, because I gave you congrats on the win. You got the main objective. It doesn't matter how you got it done. You got it done, right? I mean, Monica Lewinsky, not Monica Lewinsky. Who was the figure skater that hit the other figure skater?
Tanya Harding.
Yeah, Tanya Harding put her in the knee. Like she did what she had to do to get the job done. Okay. Now, whether you guys did that to us or not, I said.
Yeah. The difference between Tanya Harding and the Eagle fans is we don't it's coming. We don't do it from behind your back. That's Cowboy stuff.
Whatever. The bottom line is you got the job done. Okay, so whatever. So you get that play. Okay, now let's move on to something else. So I'm having I'm having. Oh, there's 3 instances that I did not like from this game. 3 of them. That's number 1.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And then now we get to number 2. Okay. I'm having fun with this Scataboo character. Okay. I haven't got to have anything nice in quite some time as a Giants fan. And you guys took our running back, right? And you guys got to have a great time with him, getting 2,000 yards and a Super Bowl out of it. And here I go. I get me a fun little running back, who, by the way, might be a little overrated amongst the the national audience, but he's still fun, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Get well to him, and then that tackle, it was Zach Bond, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's a hip drop tackle. That is a penalty. That is against the rules, and I don't like it. I don't like that it's a rule, but it is a rule, and that's what caused him to break his. You guys broke my dude's
You don't
ankle.
think it was that he was leaning back?
No, that was a hip drop. 1,000%.
Okay.
He said it was. He said it wasn't.
I don't think Zach Bond.
That's what that play was.
I hate to see the injury. I hate it. I hate to see it. I don't think it was on purpose. I don't think it was anything
I'm
malicious.
not saying that either. I'm not saying it either. But what I'm saying is there is a rule for hip drop, and that looked like to me hip drop.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll find out if he'll probably get fined if it was. But like I said, these refs. I mean, there's a lot of things these refs miss. Not just on. I
have a
not
third
just
one.
On the Giants side. Okay,
I have
go
a
ahead.
third. The third
get
one,
it out.
The third one was the Darius Slayton offensive pass interference call.
I don't know about that. That one was bad.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
He went like this. He went like this.
No.
He did it. This and then this again. It looked bad.
And look, at the end of the day, I think you guys were the better team.
Of course.
And I'm not, but I don't think that the score is an indication of what the final outcome should have been. I think you guys, whether you want to admit it or not, benefited from some poor officiating.
Oh boy. Okay.
And injuries on our part.
Listen,
that's what I'm
injuries happen. I hate to see injuries, right? I do. And I was very happy with the Philly fans for the standing ovation they gave Scadaboo. And
absolutely.
Dom going to
thing.
Yeah. So I was happy about that. But it goes on both sides. I mean, dude, the touchdown pass. I mean, I could tell you, Dean getting tackled on the touchdown pass that you guys threw on the first drive. That blew the whistle on a 58-yard field goal. The officiating was so bad on both sides. And the other thing is, even if it's closer this game, because let's take those 3 things out of it, guess what? That just means the Eagles starters play the fourth quarter, which they pretty much sat out the fourth quarter anyways. You had 2 guys run over 100 yards on you. That's what you should be worried about.
There's no question at the end of the day, you guys are winning the game. I'm not saying that the refs, I'm not saying it was Giants versus refs. What I am saying is I wish it could have been a little bit cleaner from the officiating crew.
I
wish it would have been a little bit cleaner because I honestly think that y'all's best play over the last 2 to 3 years has been the tush push. I think that's been y'all's best play.
Well, and obviously, it's coming after it.
So with that being said, if the Giants would have gotten a stop and the fumble from that, I think that there could have been some type of momentum built off of that we could have carried potentially the rest of the half at least, that we could have said, hey, we stopped the tush push. We made a great play. And now instead we get kicked in the nuts. You guys go up a touchdown. And then all of a sudden, Scadaboo breaks his ankle, and then it's just all downhill from there. It's all downhill.
I think that really affected you guys for a while. It took you a while to kind of recover from that.
Absolutely. I think it's.
Yeah.
I think it absolutely did. Now, somebody did mention our cornerbacks suck, and we did have a lot of injuries in the secondary. There's no
You
question
did.
about that. But
Yeah.
I'm not making an excuse for that. I mean, that's part of football. That part I'm not even entertaining at all because
Right.
we our guys wasn't healthy. But I wish the tush push play wouldn't have happened. Is what I wish. I wish that wouldn't have happened. And if it did, and since it did happen, I wish it would have been officiated more properly. That's all.
I'm not sticking up for these refs because I think not only in this game, but I think just in general in football, I think the officiating has gotten to horrendous levels. And then you see this whole thing with the betting and in the NBA, makes you wonder about some of these officials, man.
Well,
it just does.
I'm not ready to go to that. But I will say this too.
I'm ready.
I will say this too. At the end of the day, you guys may go on to do great things this year. Who knows? You're right now on pace to go to the playoffs. We're on pace to have a top 10 pick.
Again.
We at the end of the day, we tied each other. We tied. Like we won. We got our win at home. You guys got your win at home. We pushed we split this year, and
that's a giant victory. Yeah,
you guys can sweep us, and now we can build on this. Like I can now go in the off season and say, well, I feel like we got a much better chance to compete against the Eagles going forward.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Makes you feel better. I look at it like, we didn't show up this game on a Thursday. We got our ass handed to us. Now we restored order.
But don't you feel like the way we dominated the Thursday night game, and regardless if I like the officiating or not, and the way you guys dominated this, that it's almost like we got ours and then you got yours. Like we both equally got one over on the other.
I see what you're saying. But damn, if I know my team's gonna do nothing the rest of the year, I'm not trying to depress you.
And you didn't have AJ Brown in this game.
No Brown. No. And we didn't have Carter that first game. That hurt us too.
I think Carter being out is a bigger deal than AJ Brown.
Yeah, possibly.
I think Carter's a better player than AJ Brown.
Interesting.
Just my opinion.
It's interesting. Let me answer some of these things real quick. Pizzle. We got over 600 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like, make sure you subscribe, and also go sub up. Link is in the description. The longest reigning Giants content creator on YouTube.
You think they're doing that Philly 500?
Yes, I do. I think because one thing that they can be assured of, you will rave and rant because your team is going to be losing a lot more games this year. So
you're not optimistic for me at all.
No. I do think you got yourself a quarterback. I do think you got yourself some players to build on, but I think you need a new coach, dude. I don't think he's the guy that you need. Frank, member for 55 months, man. Thank you so much. He says, "Hey, Cop, Giants still stink." Thank you, Frank. Chris Melnick, thank you for super chat. He goes, "Every time we wear Kelly Green, always special plays come out." It's true. Since it's come back, we're undefeated in it. Clark, thank you for super chat. He goes, "That completely F Pizzle. You know you're wrong." He's blaming.
Can you go back to that real fast? Real fast? I am open to people really giving me the business, and I've said this in my YouTube. But I would really appreciate if people learned grammar and how to actually put sentences together so that I could actually read them and not stroke out. Because what Clark just wrote there, and I'm sure you appreciate the $2 tip. I stroked out halfway reading that. Okay. But anyway,
it looks good to me.
It doesn't look good to me at all.
Looks good to me. Roll Philly Dogs, thank you for super chat. He goes, "What about the clear dart fumble and the OPI?" He doesn't want to talk about that. The offensive pass interference. Well, he doesn't like the offensive pass interference.
Is he an Alabama fan or
but he's right. But Roll Philly Dogs, he's right. How did he reverse that clear fumble? They reversed the play. That was a fumble, Pizzle.
This guy doesn't know if he wants to root on Alabama or Georgia. I can't take him serious.
He's saying the rule. Well, he's
Look
no,
at
he's
the logo.
Yeah, because here's why. It's offense and defense. Roll right, Alabama, Devontae Smith, Landon Dickerson. We got a whole bunch of Alabama guys.
What are you guys, SEC?
And we got a bunch of Georgia.
The Eagles, SEC?
Yeah. Once the Eagles started drafting SEC players, everything changed, man. That's what they did. We draft a lot of Alabama guys, especially on offensive line, wide receiver, right, and then you landed Dickerson,
AJ Brown's Ole Miss. AJ Brown's
Steen,
Hurts is Alabama.
Steen, the right guard, Landon Dickerson, both Alabama.
Well, then I guess I'm just an idiot. I didn't get what he was trying to say.
Then the dogs is our defensive guys from Georgia. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Dean, Nakobe Dean, Nolan Smith, right? Keely Ringo, all Georgia.
Yeah.
We're awesome, dude. Amir, thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, let's be honest. The ref's been terrible all year. Every game, refs should be fired. See, that's where I'm at too.
I wish officiating was. I think we as fans would enjoy the game more if the officiating was better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you got. I'm not saying we would have won just because we got a fumble on the tushy pushy play. But what I'm saying is the game would have been a better game if it would have been officiated correctly. That's all.
I don't disagree. And that's across both sides. That means when Dart got hit and that was a clear fumble, that was Eagles ball, 1st and 10. What was it, like the 30-yard line of the Giants? Something like that. Yeah. Leon Bags, thank you for the super chat. He goes, yo, Pizzle and Bad Dog Lover Boys. What's up, Leon? I don't know what that means.
Both of us are family men and dads. And
you're gonna like this one. You ready? I got one for you from a good old Eagle fan. Ready? Oh, throw one. Here you go.
Yeah. I was going to call it pussy. Yeah, thanks. I mean, that is such a typical. He like keep crying, pussy.
I love it. Roll Philly Dogs. Thanks for having my back. Finally, cry, Pizzle. You hick.
Yeah, there you go again. You hick.
Dude, that's awesome. We're awesome.
That's what I'm telling you. If you go to my comments, that's what. And mind you, Philly 500. Like 3 weeks ago, I really liked the comments I was getting from Eagle fans. They were super cool and nice. And then, like, I talk a little trash, and then they come to my post game on the loss when they're like, "Yeah, you hick, take it the way we give it to you, boy."
I love Philly people, man. They're the greatest. Luke, thank you for the super chat. He goes, "Can we hear the Swamp Rat song? And does Pizzle think of it?" Oh, my song. I don't even know if I remember how it goes. Where's the Swamp Rat? Where's the Swamp Rat? Where's the Swamp Rat? You've been Pizzle double moonwalk because the Giants always stink. I think that's how it went. What do you think of that song? Is that good? Yeah, tang, 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 tang. You don't even chew, right?
I don't even chew. I tried to chew one time and I vomited. I threw up everywhere.
I did too.
Bang, bang.
I did too. And I wanted to
do it because I thought I would look cool with a big fat chew in my mouth.
You got the glasses and the whole. You got your whole thing going.
Yeah,
I like it.
I ended up going the cigar route. I know you're a cigar guy.
Yeah,
which,
I am.
It makes me look cool when I'm sitting there smoking a stogie.
One of these days in a neutral time, we'll enjoy a stogie together. Maybe when the Cowboys lose and get knocked out or whatever. Yeah, like gentlemen, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Gentlemen.
I give you credit. You come on here. Go ahead. What's that?
Well, I was going to say, we need to help some of these Eagle fans be proper gentlemen.
They are. But I mean, like you come on, like when Mark comes on, it's like, why are you Eagle fans bothering me? Why are you doing this? I've done nothing. And then he talks all that shit leading up. You know what I mean? Then it's like, leave me alone. I'm an innocent man. I build and restore houses for people and communities. It's like, oh, dude, shut up. You just talked all that crap.
Eagle fans are like the kind of person that like if you had a flat tire on the side of the road, like they pull over to help you and they're like, "Hey, dummy, why'd you get a flat tire? Why'd you get a flat tire?" And like they're ridiculing you as they help you put that flat tire back on.
Here's what I'll tell you about you. This is somebody said this, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is so true." Like from being on the West Coast to being from there, like if you get a flat tire on the West Coast, somebody will pull up and go, "Oh my God, that's a shame. But you have a great day," and they'll leave and won't help you, right?
Yeah.
A Philly person will come up to you and be like, yo, you fucking idiot. You got a flat tire.
Yeah,
but he'll help you change it.
No, 100%.
That's the difference.
I'm agreeing with you on that. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
It's just they're going to give you some shit for it.
Yeah, you just got to take the shit. Leon Banks, David Super Checkers. Yo, Pizzle, who's on top? You or Mark? Love you 500. I love you too. Pizzle's gone. Pizzle and Mark have an interesting relationship.
It is very
it really is.
It really
You know
is.
what I want to know though, Pizzle? Why didn't you put that belt on the line? I wanted that belt back. I wanted that belt back.
Hey, people don't know how much it is to send that damn thing.
I know.
Shipping on that. When you ship something like that, man, it costs a pretty penny.
Yeah.
I want to bring it back out, but it's like we suck. And I can't bring it out when we're 2-6.
You got to bring it out in the draft. like the draft night. That's when you bring it out. When you get your third pick overall.
Yeah,
we got an offensive lineman. There you go. Yeah, that's when you bring it out.
It's a cool belt, though.
It's beautiful. I love it.
It is a cool belt.
I loved it, and I loved the one Michael Anthony. He don't want no part of it.
Hey,
Where's the fitness? Don't want nothing to do with nothing.
I will tell you this, and maybe one of your subscribers will do this for you. I actually had a subscriber make that and send it to me. Like that was a gift from them to me. They were like, "Hey, I made this for you, and I want to send it to you." Which I was a little bit like, what the hell is this? They send me some anthrax or something and kill me, And so.
Right.
But I was like, this is really awesome. Like, this is a really nice gift. And so I actually, and I know you get super chats and whatnot, I actually think that when people send me stuff like that, it's like the coolest thing.
Oh, that's very cool.
Like, I think it's so cool.
You see this?
But is it
somebody made that and sent it to me?
But isn't it like as a content creator,
right?
And first of all, it does look cool. But as a content creator, don't you appreciate that more than anything?
Yeah, of course.
Like it's really cool, like that somebody like thinks of you in that way to make that.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't know. I really get off on stuff like that. It really makes me happy.
Yeah. No, it's very cool. And that belt was cool, man. So I don't blame you for not putting it up.
I will say this: both you and I have had Michael Anthony wear the fitness belt. And that thing is it's like a toy. It's very light. Mine is got some weight to it. It's like a little bit heavy. It's a little bit more legit. Michael's is like, what the fuck is this?
Well, Michael's a wrestler.
I don't know why it's so hard to get him to bet that thing. Because it's not like it's $1 million.
I'll tell you what. I think Mark underutilizes Michael Anthony wears fitness. Like
1,000%.
I was Mark, I would have him front and center of all my life. He'd forget all those other people.
I think Mark, and I'm going to give him credit right here, and I hate to give this fucker credit because it makes him it makes him seem like he's smart. But I don't know if anybody else does this. But there are some people that there's a lot of live streamers that will stream on an NFL Sunday. I think you do a lot of live streaming, and I'm not saying that what you do is not good. It's just what you do. But I envy Mark in what he does. He kind of has like a studio set up, and he has friends over, and it's like a game day live thing. Like it's like your buddies and you are watching a game, and there's a camera there, but like they're having a good time. They're creating memories. They're having fun. They're watching their favorite team or watching their rivals, right? and it's a really cool dynamic. And then you've got, but the funny part about it is you've got Michael Anthony in the background saying the dumbest stuff that you can possibly think of, and it's like, wow, his son is kind of an idiot. Like he's kind of stupid. Like he's
Oh,
just
don't say that. Don't say that.
no, I don't mean
get
it like that, but it's like
Don't say that.
you know, he just says
Well,
stuff that's like that doesn't even
I
make
think
sense.
he's funny, dude. But I
No,
think
he
he's
is funny. But he's
You know?
like I can't tell if he's literally trying to be funny or if he's just like this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
I don't know. I would have him front center because when he starts going off on Dak, I love it. I love it, dude.
But
No.
do you think Dak is a bad quarterback?
I think Dak is a good regular season quarterback, but not a big game. I wouldn't call him a big game.
Like you question on if he can win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, like I look at like Eli Manning for example. I think Eli Manning is underrated in how he's looked to historically because people don't look at what he did to win those Super Bowls, how he did it, the way he did it. You know, I think that is like a lost art in today's way that people view quarterbacks.
But there's 32 professional quarterbacks in the league, which and you think about of all the dudes in the country, there's only 32 jobs. Like that's pretty elite in itself to even get one of those jobs. But I honestly believe that Dak deserves to be a starter in the league. Like there's some dudes like a Justin Fields, for example, who it's questionable if he's really a starter or not. Like it's super questionable. Like if Spencer Rattler, for example, is a starter in the league, you know, or Mac Jones, right? These there's a list of guys that like are starting and they're very questionable. Dak for sure is without a doubt a legitimate starter in the league.
Yeah.
So, but that's Cowboys can win with Dak. I don't think Dak is the problem, but that's where Michael Anthony I'm just like I feel like they have bigger problems, but that's where like Michael Anthony kind of loses me on some of the things he says because it's like you're blaming to me the wrong dude. Like, and you're making it such a big deal. Like, it's not like I'm not saying you can't rag on Dak, but like it's a good he's a good quality quarterback that you can build around. I'm not know if you win a Super Bowl, but you can build around a Dak and be successful.
Yeah, but maybe I'm dumb. But when to me, Michael's like making sense. Bench Dak's ass, bench him. I'm like, yeah, do it.
What would they do in return?
Who cares?
I do believe this though. When they traded Micah and got the second first round draft pick, I 100% believe that they got that with the intention to use it on use those two first picks for a quarterback. However, I think Dak has stepped up to the point that they can't do that now.
Yeah, well, they forget it's only October. Wait till November, because I will say this: Dak Prescott may be a starter in the league. He may be a legitimate starter in the league, but September, October, Dak is not December or January Dak. You know, at some point.
No, I agree. I understand. You know, I got that.
That's my issue with Dak isn't so much Dak. My issue with Dak is Mark Holmes. Right? It's everybody's fault all the time. It's never Dak. He never does anything wrong. When he does something wrong, you don't acknowledge it. If Dak played on the Eagles, they would never lose a game. That's the stuff that drives me nuts.
Well, Mark is a very bad car salesman. I mean, he will sell you a car that is so bad, but he will make you believe. Like when he was trying to make Micah Parsons LT, Micah Parsons. Like Micah Parsons isn't even close to LT. Like, and now that he's on the Packers, you don't hear him say hardly anything about Micah Parsons being LT. He doesn't say that shit. And it's ridiculous that he ever came. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a stupid comment. Philly 5. That's a stupid comment. That's dumb.
Very.
Like, why would you even say that? Well, it makes you sound like a casual, is what it is.
Yeah. No, he views Dallas from very thick glasses. I mean, it's crazy.
I'd like
It
to
is
work.
because
I'd like to work 1 week on the red brick house with him.
that would be interesting.
I want to work
would be
1 week on the red brick house.
That would be interesting. Jameson Smith, thank you for super chat. He goes, Mark for sure is on the bottom. Oh God. Dolls 13, thank you for super chat. You disgust me thinking Bond did that on purpose.
I didn't say that.
Just get the F out. His ankle rolled under his leg, twisted underneath him. Your glass wearing ass hat.
I didn't say it was on purpose. I've said it was.
No, you didn't say it was on purpose. Yeah,
I didn't say it was on purpose.
No, it would definitely. The Bond wouldn't do that on purpose. He's not that kind of guy.
I don't even like the hip drop. I don't even like the flag. But it is a flag.
But Pizzle, I honestly I see that play happen 2-3 times a game.
Okay, but my point being is, why do they have it in the rule book then? Why? If you're not going to call it, then why is it in the rule book? How many? Because you didn't want. There's a how did his ankle? How did that happen to him? How? You think it just acts like it just popped on its own?
No, I mean these things happen. I mean it's football.
And you guys play on you guys have a grass field. Like I can't even blame the turf.
No,
you guys have you guys have natural Mother Nature grass out there.
No, I get it. Paul Davis Super Chat goes, is Dak a $60 million quarterback? I don't think so. I don't
know if he's a $60 million quarterback, but what I'm saying is I think you can win with Dak. They have the number one. They have like the number one offense in the league right now. Yeah. It's just their defense is atrocious.
Yeah,
like their defense is awful.
Yeah, oh yeah, their defense is awful. It is. I think you're right though with Dallas. I mean, how many years is it going to take to rebuild that team, and how long do you have with Dak? I mean, they're at the point now where you don't have 2-3 years to rebuild. You got to win now.
I think the weird part is how long does Jerry got? To me.
Jerry's midlife, baby.
Is Jerry Jones going to live 10 more years?
At least another 100. That guy's not dying soon. And I like Jerry Jones.
He's one of those like what is it like? What's the conspiracy theory that like the
adrenochrome? He's drinking that adrenochrome. Yeah, I think he's white out. I think Jerry Jones has been around for a long time, dude.
Do you think
he's when fire was invented, he was there.
Okay? Do you think that you would be an owner like Jerry Jones? Like if you own the Eagles, would you be like Jerry Jones? Like very vocal.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like you want to make you want to make a lot of decisions.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I would. Yeah.
What's the owner's name? Somebody in this comments. The Colts owner, Irsay's daughter.
Irsay. I forget her.
What's her first name?
I don't remember.
But have you seen the stuff that she's been doing? Isn't she?
Yeah, awesome? Like the pet. Yeah.
Like how awesome is that? Like that's so.
It's awesome.
I think that's
if
so.
You're gonna own a team. You're gonna have to have a say. I would hire a GM.
Yeah. Well, but if like I would think that like if I owned the Giants, I would be on the sideline with the headset on.
Yeah.
I think I would.
Yeah. I think where I would be different than Jerry.
Where would you be? Like if you own the Eagles, where would you be? Mm-hmm. Would you be like in a press? I would
be involved.
I know, but where would you be for game day? Like where would you be?
I'd probably be in my own box watching down on the field somewhere like that.
You wouldn't want to hear like any of like what plays are being called? Nothing.
Oh, I probably would have the earpiece, yeah. And be listening
you'd be tucked away in the shadows like Batman, huh?
I wouldn't like involve myself in that. Like I wouldn't get involved in calling the plays. I would talk about draft. I would involve myself in that. Yeah, I probably would. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be on the radio and TV.
That's why like I want to talk shit about Jerry, but I kind of feel like I would be like Jerry.
The where I think I would be different than Jerry, or I hope, is I think the ego. Like I think that a lot of what Jerry's downfall is his ego. If you look at the whole
Yeah.
him with Jim Johnson thing,
Well,
I mean, they could have won another how many Super Bowls?
well, they're like, why would you the Herschel Walker argument is like kind of stupid. Like, it was I that traded Herschel Walker.
Right.
Like, I did.
Right.
Like, it was not Jerry. It wasn't Jimmy. It was me, Jerry. Like, I did, and so it's like,
Yeah.
why are you like, why is that such a big deal? Like, who cares who
Yeah.
did it? Like, obviously, it was a
Yeah.
great thing for y'all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was. Joel Perez Martinez, man, thank you for the super chat. He said, "Hey, Pizzle, how would you fix the Giants this all season?"
I'd probably get a new head coach. I'd start there. Probably so. You know what kills me is I kind of thought some people, like, I was a big Daniel Jones guy. And then I kind of, when we cut him, I was like, okay, I guess everybody was right about him. And, I honestly believe this, Philly, because I made some of these points to you. I think Daniel Jones could do just as good as Jalen Hurts on the Eagles offense. I said that. I believe that. Like, I think.
No.
And now all of a sudden, the dude is now on the Colts, and he's got a really nice tight end. He's got probably one of the best running backs in the league. And
I think that running back is the MVP.
Yeah, I agree. Daniel
Yeah.
Jones is playing top
He's playing
5
great.
quarterback in the league. Like, I hate, like, it's crazy. And like,
What's
now I've watched 2. The thing is everybody says that Dable is a quarterback whisperer, and maybe he's helping Dart, but he left Josh Allen, and Josh Allen got better. Daniel Jones went to the Colts, it's gotten better. And it's like, I'm starting to say, like, something ain't adding up here. So,
yeah,
I don't know. I got more time to think about it, but that's where I would start right now.
Do you have a coach, anybody you want to get as a head coach? Like,
I think my dream, I love John Gruden, but I know that's not going to ever happen.
Yeah,
I'm a John Gruden guy. I think me and John Gruden would like be best friends.
I think you're probably right. I can see that.
I think we'd be best friends.
Yeah. Do you think Gruden in New York? That would be interesting.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen. He's not. He'll coach a college team before he coaches an NFL team. But I'm just saying
agree.
That's who I like. If you gave me like the chance to run into, the Giants facilities with a weapon and demand something, it would be go hire John Gruden right now, just because I think it would be fun, but it's not going to happen. Yeah.
No, that's interesting. What about the coordinator from Washington, the offensive coordinator?
I'm not.
His name's slipping my mind, but
Kingsbury. I'm not really into him. I mean, he had some success in Arizona, but I'm not like, I don't really love what he's got going on. I just don't like. I don't think he's like. Now, someone did bring up Lane Kiffin, which that is interesting because he coached Dart in college, and Lane did have a little bit of time with the Raiders when he was really young, and his dad, obviously Monty Kiffin, right, had a lot of success, defensive coordinator for the Bucks. So I don't know, like. I am waiting to see how the second half of the year goes before I jump off the Dable bridge. Although I feel like I've already done it.
Dude, I would have jumped off of that thing a year ago. I'm not gonna lie.
I personally don't like how emotional he gets in certain situations where he should be calm.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I think it's dangerous though when you have a coach who's you can't tell if his intentions is to really improve that team or keep his job.
Yeah. I mean, that's true.
And then you have a quarterback you don't want to waste with a guy that's always so desperate to keep his job. That, that was what I would say. I mean,
look, I've had fun. I know I have, like, the last decade has been rough to be a Giants fan. Like, it hasn't been fun. And I will say, like, there have been points at this season, like, I've had some fun. Like, that was cool, So there is that. So I'm just, but I hope hope Dart doesn't get hurt. Like I hope like some of our other
No.
players don't get hurt, so I can at least
No.
watch them and figure out if they are. But here's the thing about Dart. Like Jaden Daniels obviously looked good last year, and he's kind of regressed this year. He's been hurt, right? Like you don't know that they're going to come back the following year and be good. Like I would argue like Drake May has looked better his second year than he did his rookie year. Like he's so, but at the same time, like Vrabel's a really good head coach. Like like no wonder. Like so, I don't know, man. Like we probably missed Vrabel would have been a really good guy to have. He's a really good coach.
Yeah.
But
I don't like the offensive coordinator for New England. I forget his name. Not as a head coach, but he seems like he does a good job of quarterback. So yeah. Usually, the league is all about adjustment. Like quarterback comes out, plays a certain way, defenses will adjust the all season, and then it's can the quarterback now adjust to the adjustment of the defense? That's when you really know that what you got. I think Jaden Daniels is going through that.
And even with you guys, I mean, people are selling out and not letting Saquon run basically this year, and they're making Jalen throw the ball more. And so, Jalen's going to have to continue to do that for the rest of the year. And cause they're not going to let Saquon beat them, or at least they're not going to try to. And so, it is what it is. I kind of hate that. I kind of hate that the Giants and Eagles, like we're done for the, like, we're not going to, we're not going to see each other because, it happens so quick. Yeah. The Cowboys, we get the last week of the year, which I don't know about you. I hate that part. Like, even if your team was going to the playoffs, like I hate the division games last week of the year. I hate that.
I think they never work out the way they work.
They never work out. Yeah. They never do. Whether it's one team's good, whether it never works out. Like, I understand the idea sounds good,
right?
Because you're thinking like,
great,
okay, Cowboys, or like Commanders, Eagles for the division, week 18, Sunday night football. But it's like it never works out like that. And so,
no, you should have it early December, right around then. Yeah, is where you're going to get a better chance.
Yeah,
I agree.
It doesn't
agree work out.
I agree with that. I hate that they
like we don't see Washington until like the third to last game, and then we got like Washington, I forget who between, and then Washington again.
When is your next division game?
We got the next division game is like 4 weeks from now versus Dallas.
Yeah,
in Dallas, and then we got Washington at the end. Right now, we're gonna bye this week. Then we got to come back.
Do you don't play them on Thanksgiving? When do you play them? Or is it around Thanksgiving?
No, I think it's right around. I think it's like
4 weeks from now. It's almost Thanksgiving.
Hold on, yeah. It's not Thanksgiving. Kansas City plays them Thanksgiving, but it's around. It might be around that. I don't know if it's before that. Let me check, because now I'm wondering. But we got a bye week. Then we've got Green Bay, and then we got Detroit. I mean, like our season begins. We got them in 3 games, so we got them November 23rd. So we got Green Bay, Detroit, and then Dallas. And then we got Chicago on a Black Friday.
Well, look, let me say this. Obviously, I don't want to see you guys go on and win another Super Bowl. I hope you never win another Super Bowl, truth be told. But I wish you guys the best of luck. Even if you guys think I'm a hick, a fucking, a blowtard, whatever you can think.
Dickhead.
Yeah, dickhead.
Yeah.
Pussy. Like, like I hope I wish
said ass hat alert.
Ass hat.
I love Eagle fans.
I mean,
so great.
Hey, whether they think that of me, I have been to I've told this story before, but I have been to the link before. I went in 2016. You guys had Wentz as your quarterback. It was a Giants. Giants were wearing their color rush jerseys for the first time, with the old logo, which is why mainly one of the reasons why I wanted to go there. But I did go there. E-Rock made me sing Fly Eagles Fly after the game because you guys beat us. But
yeah,
I went to the link and I conversated with other Eagle fans while I was there. And I came away with a found new respect for Eagle fans, like legitimate fans. Like, so even though you guys are extreme, you're true fans. And so that part I appreciate.
That's true.
The other thing too is this is another story. My first game at the Giants Stadium. This is old Giants Stadium, not MetLife, but old Giants Stadium, which I loved, was against the Eagles. I went to a home game against the Eagles because I thought that'd be a good idea. And you guys beat us while I was there too. You know what's let me tell you, can I tell you one more story to you? The last time the Giants beat Dak, I actually attended the game.
Oh,
and
yeah?
2016. My kids hadn't even been born yet.
Wow.
That's the last time the Giants beat Dak. Yeah, we've
I
beat the
think you're gonna
Cowboys
beat them.
once, but we
Yeah.
have not beat Dak since my wife and I were at the game, and she was pregnant with my first child, and we beat them on a Sunday night football game, and we haven't beat them since. So I have had a lot of bad luck the last 10 years against both Eagles and Cowboys. And every time I've ever went to an Eagles and Giants game, the Eagles have gotten the better of me. Every time. And so I appreciate, I think the Link is a cool stadium. I love how they have that parking lot where they have it, and then they have their ballpark, their baseball ballpark.
Yeah.
They have the arena, and then
Just
they have
the
the
bank
football.
park, yeah.
Like, I love
Yeah.
how Philly
Yeah.
has their sports complex thing set up. Like, I love
Yeah.
it. It's one of the coolest, one of the coolest places that, or like coolest situations. So I appreciate that, but fuck, Eagle fans are tough. Like, they just are tough.
They are. And I think they've mellowed out. I think you should have seen it in the 90s when we were losing all the time.
Yeah.
I
got that.
Yeah, it was
I had a chick while I was at the Link, like, literally look at me in my face and say, "You're a fucking idiot." She did this point thing too, like her finger was right here to my nose. "You're a fucking idiot."
I freaking love it. I love those people.
Like,
those are my people, man.
Like, chill. Ain't that serious?
Maverick wants to know. He says, "Why are the Giants being used as a measuring stick for the Super Bowl champs?"
Wait, say that again. What was the question?
So why are the Giants being used as a measuring stick for the Super Bowl champs?
I don't know.
They're not. It's all wishful thinking for Pizzle. That's what I think. Let me get to some of these super chats real quick. Let me get to some of these and we'll get out of here. Leon Banks, David Super Chat, please debate better, Neighbors or Smitty.
I like Smitty.
Well, Neighbors isn't even playing.
Yeah, he was hurt.
He's hurt.
I literally went viral for Devontae Smith.
I think you have to put AJ Brown in that conversation because he's your number one for now, for at least another year, rest of this year. Alex, we're Super Chat. We want to see this Philly and Pizzle duo more often. Yeah. Pure entertainment.
Nothing better than Philly 500 calling me a fucking pussy.
Well, I let the chat do that.
Pussy.
I just laugh. Michael, thank you for the super chats. Do you think the Giants are cursed?
I think we have some type of curse going on. Yes. Fucking Brady probably did it to us.
I just think it. Yeah, Brady. Clark, thank you for super chat. Goes, how about the ball breaking medical procedures?
Yeah, I agree. That sucks. He should have done
that was see, that's what I'm saying, dude. He's worried about his ass over the health of the player.
I agree.
That's why
you're
I think
really good
coach.
If you're a really good coach, you can do it. You can have anybody out there. I agree.
Yeah. And then he's gonna say, well, we got.
Which, by the way, that was against the Eagles.
Because we got to get rid of tush push because of the injuries. We don't want injury to our players. But you want them out there when you don't know what day of the week it is. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Paul Davis Super Tag goes, Jaden Daniels played a fourth place schedule last year. This year he's playing against all second place teams. It's not just second season slump. It's scheduled year 2.
He's also been hurt.
Yeah, his schedule, Paul, you're right. His schedule's been harder. And he's been hurt. And I've said this about Washington. I thought their plan to bring in so many old guys.
Yeah, I don't think their roster is that good.
Backfire. No, it's not. And they made the mistake. The Eagles. We have made that mistake. right? Bring in a lot of names that are 31, 32-year-old players. It never works out.
Yeah.
You have to build through the draft.
Yeah, I agree.
You know. But let me thank Pizzle. We're an hour in, so let me thank Pizzle for coming on tonight and taking it the way he did, like a man. I appreciate that. We can respect that. And no, man, anything you want to say before we get out of here, man?
I look forward to the Eagles and Cowboys. I can't wait to watch you and Mark, see what you and Mark come up with. Yeah, I mean, best of luck to you guys rest of the way. I mean, we split with you guys this year. I can at least take that with me. But
that's it.
You know,
that's
obviously, I wish we were going the direction you guys are going right now. So, hey, you know, come watch me in my misery the rest of the year if you want to.
There you go.
Really, 500. I appreciate you. I love having you as a rival. I like having
love it too.
Rival. I liked our stream with Game Time Brian. I like that we both hate Mark Holmes and we think he's stupid. And so at least we have that, and we share a brotherhood in Mark Holmes hatred. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I actually like Mark. I just don't like his team and his views of his team.
I could like Mark
I'm with you on
if
that.
he wasn't so goofy.
You and Mark have had some. You and Mark had some battles. I'll give you that. You know,
and I would like to have a battle with him, but unfortunately, it's going to be week 18, and neither one of our teams are probably going to be having anything on the line. Who's going to finish?
Yeah, we're going to be working about draft picks. Mark will be blaming everybody but Dak. It'll go though. That's how it'll go. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. You guys have a great night. We will see you later, and once again, everything has been restored. Dang. Pizzle's got to go have a mayonnaise sandwich right now. So we out of here. Peace. See you guys.